Oh, there's a hair in my pan. Hello everyone and Merry Pancake Day. Now last year for Pancake Day, I decided to do some pancake art. Oh! Didn't go well. So this year I thought I would have a little bit of a pancake cook-off and make some traditional British pancakes as well as some traditional American pancakes and fight them out. See which one's gonna win. See which one I like the best. Okay, so first up, I thought I would start with British pancakes. And I have to be completely honest with you, I am still getting over COVID. So I can't actually taste anything, and I can't smell anything, and I still feel a bit shitty. So if I look like shit, and I sound like shit, it's because I feel a bit shitty. Also, it'll give you a good indication of how far in advance I actually record my videos. But it's taken me out for a good couple of weeks. I'm just feeling very rough. It's weird too because when people get COVID, I always thought when they were talking about losing their sense of smell and their taste, they were just kind of exaggerating things, but I can literally taste nothing. I can't taste anything. It's weird. It's really weird and upsetting. Having food is just so disappointing because I could be eating anything and it would taste exactly the same as whatever it is that I am eating. So this is a weird video to be doing because I'm not a good judge of character because I can't taste anything. So I don't know how I'm going to compare these pancakes, but I'll figure something out. It might come down to texture. Alright, so British pancakes start off in a very similar way, in fact exactly the same way as American pancakes, and you need to make a batter. I think that's how everyone makes pancakes, to be fair. So I need 100 grams of plain flour. It needs to be just plain. Gone a bit over, but I'm not taking it out. I'm not feeling well. See, if I was feeling fine, I would have got exactly 100 in there. Blame this bloody flu. I'm just thinking I'm making 3 pancakes. I might need a bit more than this. No, I think it'll be fine. It'll be fine for 3 pancakes. I don't know what I'm talking about. Right, I need 2 large eggs. No shell. And then I need 300 milliliters of milk. And in that goes. I am using a recipe, by the way. I'm not making this up. Okay, and 1 tablespoon of oil. That seems like a lot of oil. Are you sure that's right? TBSP, 1 TBSP. Yeah. I don't know whether that's a tablespoon or a teaspoon. I think it's a table. So 1 of them. And then a pinch of salt. Okay, that's everything in there. I just need to whisk this up into a batter. Okay, I think that's done. Looks about right. And the thing is as well in the UK, if you can't be bothered to make your batter from scratch, they have these fancy little plastic containers and it basically has all the ingredients already in them, and then you just add water and shake it up and then you instantly have a pancake batter. That's what I used for the last video. Not that I ate them because they weren't gluten free and they looked awful. Oh! The thing is, it's really annoying because I've got a video planned that's coming up where I literally need my taste for it. So if anyone's had COVID before, let me know how long it takes for you to get your taste back. Because it's not like I've got a blocked nose or anything. Or like, I don't feel like my sinuses are blocked. I just literally just can't taste anything. My smell's better than my taste. See? It's clear. But my smell's definitely better than my taste, but my taste is just non-existent. So yeah, if you've ever had COVID, let me know when I'll be back to normal. Okay, so I've got my little hob all heated up, and now it's just time to make a pancake. So you put a medium frying pan on the heat, and then I just want a little bit of butter. Don't want too much, just to grease the pan up a bit. And then for a traditional British pancake, we make them quite thin, almost like a crepe. I think basically our pancakes are crepes, but we call them pancakes. I also don't know what the difference between a pancake and a crepe is. I think they're the same. I just think one has a French word. There'll be some reason, I don't really care, I'm not going to look it up. But yes, British pancakes are traditionally very thin, so that's what we're aiming for. So I just want a bit of my batter in my pan. I think that'll do. I think I might only make 2. I've put far too much butter in here. And then you just need to wait for that to cook on one side. Oh, there's a hair in my pan. Oh, it's black and curly. I think it's a pube. I don't know whether I got it out. I can't see properly. It's just gonna get baked into the pancake. It's fine, I won't be able to taste it. I always struggle to tell when a pancake's cooked on the bottom too. I feel like it's just a guessing game. Oh, I think that's ready actually. See, look. It's moving around. Ooh. Do I dare even do a flip? I don't know whether I dare because I put too much butter on. So I feel like I'm gonna splash myself with hot butter. I'll try it anyway. Are we ready? Right, let's go for the flip. Let's go for the flip. Oh, I'm so scared. Actually, I'm just going to cook it a bit longer. I don't feel like it's cooked properly on the bottom yet. It looks a bit too runny. I'm getting too ahead of myself. It's the flu. That's a problem as well because my sense of smell's gone. I won't be able to tell if it's burning. I would literally have to see flames. I'm devastated I can't smell this. It looks like it would smell really nice. Right, let me check the bottom. Still feel like it needs a bit longer. It's taking a very long time to cook. Okay, I think I'm gonna flip it now. Are we ready? This is traditional, by the way, in Britain. You have to flip your pancake like this. Otherwise, it's not a proper traditional pancake. Come on. Oh, I failed. Oh no. No, that was wrong. Oh, it looks good though. I'm just flipping it with the spatula now. I'm not doing that anymore. I don't want to ruin it, so I haven't got enough batter. Oh, it's breaking. No. Ah! I've ruined this one. Never mind. It's fine, it'll just cook like this. It doesn't really matter. Obviously, in the UK, a pancake would be perfectly circular. It wouldn't look like this. So I've ruined it. It looks really nice on the top, though. That's exactly what you want to go for. Problem is that middle bit's not going to cook properly now. I think I can rescue you. I did it. I'm very pleased with myself. Yeah, it's definitely broken up a bit, but that's life, you know, life's not all symmetrical and even. Okay, I think that's done. And then we just add it to the plate. Okay, so with a traditional British pancake, you can actually put basically anything you want on it, but the most traditional topping is lemon juice and sugar. That might sound weird to some people, but it's like really, really traditional. I don't know why. I don't know who thought lemon and sugar. Tastes amazing though. And what you would do, well, this is what I do. I don't know whether this is actually a tradition or whether it's just like a family tradition, but you would put your lemon juice on just like, oh, I've put too much on. That doesn't matter, I can't taste it. You put a little bit of lemon juice on the center of your pancake. Then you would put some just regular sugar all on the inside. Nom nom nom. And then you roll it up. I think I've undercooked this. But that's kind of what a traditional pancake would look like. Mine looks a bit rough, but it's got a similar vibe. Now let me just have a little taste, even though I can't taste anything. I definitely feel like I should have cooked it a bit longer. It feels a bit raw. Definitely needed cooking longer. Honestly, I can't taste it at all. Like, I could be eating a sausage right now and I wouldn't have any idea. It's just so disappointing. I'm so annoyed because I do really enjoy pancakes. Like, I can kind of feel the sugar and I can feel the lemon. I can tell that it's going to be sweet and I can tell that it's going to be sour. Unfortunately, I just can't taste that it's sweet or sour. Delicious. Love that. My mouth's watering. I'm so upset. I was going to make some more traditional pancakes, British pancakes, but I don't think I've made enough batter. And also, I can't be bothered if I can't taste anything. So I'm just going to use this one as an example. So another two very traditional favourite British toppings for pancakes are golden syrup and Nutella. And obviously you would do exactly the same with this, but put golden syrup inside, roll it up. Or put Nutella inside and roll it up. And I'm just going to have a combination of all three. I may as well. You could also put it on the top if you wanted to. See, I can tell that's supposed to be Nutella. I just can't taste it. There's a little bit of golden syrup as well. I wouldn't care, I love golden syrup. And I love Nutella. And I just love sweet things. Right, so this is a very super traditional, mega British pancake because it's got all three toppings on it. Could honestly be a cucumber. A very soft, gooey cucumber. And I wouldn't know the difference. Oh well, I know what British pancakes taste like. And they're amazing. I would 100% recommend making them. Just make sure you make them when you can actually taste them. Okay, so next up, I thought I would make the traditional American pancakes. And I have had traditional American pancakes before in America. Been to New York twice, and I had them at this kind of like retro old diner, which was like super cool and super funky. And the servers came around with like these plastic jugs with just unlimited coffee for you, which I found amazing. So although I can't taste what any of these pancakes are like, I do have memory from past experiences, so I'm not going in completely blind. Although I've never made American pancakes before. So I need 200 grams of self-raising flour this time. Oh, it's exactly 200. I've just flicked oil on us. I didn't even realise. Oh, it's never gonna come out. Right, I need 1.5 TSP. I don't have a TSP measurement. I only have a TBSP. What's 1.5 teaspoons in tablespoons? What am I wanting? 1.5 teaspoons I'm wanting. Okay, so half a tablespoon. Why didn't they just say half a tablespoon for? Why are you giving us it in teaspoons? Half a tablespoon of baking powder. Teaspoon even. Teaspoon, half a teaspoon. In that goes. Cooking's so complicated. And then I need 1 tablespoon of golden caster sugar. I don't know why it has to be golden for. It's a bit fancy, isn't it? I want a pinch of salt as well. Okay, so 3 large eggs in here as well. It needs 200 millilitres of milk. To any Americans watching, that's 4 fluid ounces. I think you use fluid ounces. You probably just use cups, to be fair. In that goes. Okay, and then I need 25 grams of melted butter. I also don't know whether you've realised, but I bought a new light, like up there. It can go loads of different colours too. It can go blue and stuff. I've currently got it on like a light pink to make it look a little bit healthier. Don't know whether it's working. Probably it's not. Okay, that butter's melted. Just stick you in there. Right, and just whisk this up like we did last time. Yeah, American pancake is a lot thicker than British pancake batter. It's definitely got a lot more viscosity to it. Viscosity? I think that's the right word. Now, for American pancakes, you need a bigger pan. I need a small knob of butter. Do about that much. And then they also want half a tablespoon of oil as well. Butter and oil. How exotic. Just need to get this all melted down. So now I need to pour my pancake batter into my pan and make sure to pour rounds of batter that are 8 centimeters in size. Like, I'm not going to get a ruler. I assume I'm just trying to make small little disc pancakes. Don't know whether I've made these too small. I assume they get bigger and like inflate themselves because they're quite fluffy American pancakes, aren't they? Do you think I can fit one in the middle? Yeah, we'll see how that goes. They've all joined together, but it's fine. And now we just wait for these to cook. Apparently it says it takes 2 minutes and then you flip them over and do them another minute on the other side. And I do have toppings. I have traditional American toppings for this. I think they're traditional anyway. Apparently I'm looking for little bubbles to start to appear and pop on the surface. Been too busy on my phone though, I don't know whether I've missed that. Well, they've inflated a bit, haven't they? So I think they're looking right. I'm going to flip them because I feel like they've been cooking a long time. Oh yeah, I think they're cooked. It's not as exciting flipping them this way, is it? I don't think you could do the flipping kind of the British way though, where you do that because there's too many of them, they'd go everywhere, wouldn't they? Yeah, I want them that colour on the other side too. I feel like the other side's a bit light. Ah! I don't know whether Americans would think they're overcooked. I like things to look a bit brown. Okay, I think these are done. I also didn't get a fresh plate, and I also didn't clean the plate, because you know, the environment, and also lazy. And Americans put them in like a little stack, don't they? I feel like mine are very small. When I was in America, they were much larger than this. And then they usually get served with a knob of butter. I don't think Americans believe they can have too much butter, so that might look huge, but it's an American portion. And then I also bought some maple syrup, and this is pure Canadian maple syrup, and this was so expensive. I think this was £4.50 for this jar, and I'm not going to even be able to taste it. How devastating is that? I think I had maple syrup when I was in America, but it could have been like the fake stuff and not the real stuff. I can tell it's sweet. I can feel the sweetness, but I can't taste what it tastes like. So I'll have to give my verdict on that at another time. Oh, I also have another topping. Wait. Because pancakes in America are traditionally quite a breakfast food, aren't they? Whereas British pancakes, you can just have them whenever you want, really. I've got some streaky bacon here, because this is the kind of bacon Americans use, I believe. In the UK, we wouldn't really call this bacon. Well, we would call it bacon, but it's not proper bacon. This is kind of the stuff you would find in like a BLT or something. You wouldn't have this on like your all-day breakfast or anything. I'll just fry that up and we'll add that to our pancakes too. Now this looks quite sad, but that's my fault because I'm not feeling very well, so I haven't put any effort in. But in America as well, when I was there, they had like a side of sausages and ham and bacon, and it was like a proper breakfasty pancake thing. It was absolutely amazing. So let's give this a whirl. I don't think like meat and sweet things are really a thing in the UK. can't taste it. It's weird as well because when you can't taste anything, it feels weird. It makes you feel a bit poorly. You expect to be able to taste the saltiness and taste the sweetness and everything else, and I can't taste any of it. I'm so upset. I'm feeling quite tired now. I shouldn't have recorded today. I should have waited a bit longer. I bet the studio smells amazing too. It smells like proper foodie, bacony and sweet and... but I can't smell anything. So I think it would be really unfair for me to give a winner to either British pancakes or American pancakes, because obviously I can't tell what they're like. I think they're both good for different reasons. I think British pancakes are much more of like a snacky, versatile food, whereas American pancakes are more of like a breakfast meal, hearty, filling kind of thing. So I like them both for different reasons. I would like them both even more if I could actually taste them, but I can't. But anyway, hopefully you've enjoyed this little pancake day treat. I haven't at all. But if you did, make sure to give it a thumbs up. And I think I'm gonna wait a little bit longer before I record my next video, because it was too soon, it's too early. I'm feeling worse now than when I first started my video. I'll see you in another video, and hopefully I'll be feeling just a little bit better than I am now.